Hey guys, it's Dan Boyer. I'm here again with BJ Ursery from REMAX Elite. We're coming to you again from the beautiful Fountain Mortgage headquarters.
Top floor.
And I could tell you, we're excited. I think in the near future, we're going to be coming to you from some local breweries, right?
Yeah.
Actually get out of here and go to some of our local breweries. And so I think we've got another beer today. What are we drinking?
We do. It is the City Barrel. They are at 1740 Holmes. This is the Chillax American Indian Pale Ale. Actually, not bad.
Are we ever going to try anything but a pale ale?
I was just going to say, I'll try to venture out past an IPA.
That's good though. So it says it's got a lot of citrus and pine, and you can really taste that.
I'd go with that. Yeah, I
It's not as hoppy as the one we had last week.
No.
But it's not overwhelming.
But I think as it gets a little cooler out, I definitely want to
start going.
This is more of a summery, crispy. Been
Agreed.
mowing the yard, need something. But I dig it. Some of the beers we've had, I don't know if I'd buy a case of it, but it's
pretty good.
Yeah,
this is really good. Yeah. So last time we talked to you about the steps the things to do when leading up to buying a house, and I think today we want to talk to you about kind of some of the fears that are in the market right now. A lot of people are afraid to get back in the market. They may have gotten in the market and it was crazy and people were making 20, 30 offers on a house and you couldn't get anything, right? And so I think we want to kind of talk about how maybe the market's adjusted a little bit and what's going on now.
It was a little crazy. Not a little crazy, it was a lot crazy. Back in March, April of this year, it was really for the entire Kansas City metropolitan area. It was not uncommon for me to click online and look and see every single house that we had in our inventory from 10,000 to 10 million. We were at about 1,800 to 1,900 homes.
They were for sale?
They were for sale.
Okay.
And so every day I check stats, and so today I looked and it was 3,980 something. But I've seen it up into 42, 4,300, which it doesn't...
So we've doubled the inventory.
Yeah,
okay.
More, and so, which when you look at those numbers, it doesn't seem like a lot, but the feeding frenzy that we saw before, where I would take clients out and we'd look at one or two houses and then wait for something else to come out. I'm able to take buyers out now, and we can look at 8, 9 houses, and then we wait, and they come out, and we can go back out and look at more. And so buyers are starting to feel like they've actually got some choices, as opposed to feeling like they had to take something, they had to take that.
Well, I'm getting a lot of contracts now where I'm seeing maybe 1 or 2 offers on the house. Mm-hmm. Houses are selling for asking price versus 20, 30, 50 grand over all the craziness that was going on.
And we're seeing that. You're still seeing people paying at asking and then adding their closing costs onto it. And of the homes that are going,
I'm seeing some seller credit coming in now.
And that's nice.
Yeah.
Before it was pretty much your clients make the offer and go, can we ask for closing costs? And go, well, you can, but. Yeah. And now you're starting to see sellers starting to consider those, because we're not seeing 8, 10, 12 offers on a house.
Homes are staying on the market longer,
yes.
Week to a month sometimes, right?
Yes, yeah, and it's more encouraging to take buyers out, because in the past you took them out and they just got more and more frustrated because they'd start to like houses, but nothing else was coming on and everything they liked was going off the market.
Gotcha.
They're actually starting to have some time to go out and look at housing.
So one of the things I wanted to talk about today too was what we want to talk about is why you should get back in the market, right? But sometimes you got to also look at the cost of waiting. So I put together some numbers. They're simple, but it kind of gets the point across. So as an example, if you bought a $300,000 house today and you were at a 3% interest rate, because that's kind of the prevailing rate on a 30-year loan, right?
Yep.
So $300,000, 3% for 30 years, your principal and interest is right around $1,265. Okay. So let's say you wait a year. BJ, I'm out of the market. I don't want to do it. I'm going to come back next year.
I got a few of those.
Everybody I'm talking to believes that interest rates are going to go up and houses are going to continue to appreciate at about a 3.5% to 4% rate. So I just did the math. I took a 4% appreciation and I took a 1 point increase in interest rate. So now we're at $312,000 at a 4% interest rate over 30 years, and your principal and interest is $1,489. So we went up $224 a month. Okay? Yeah. So now let's do the math on that. Not only do we have to pay $12,000 more for the house, because that's the appreciation is $12,000 over a year, but we have to pay an additional $3,465 in interest because we're at a higher interest rate.
Yeah.
So it cost us $15,465 to wait a year.
Well, maybe I'm not, but if I'm thinking about this right, if I have a client that's approved up to 300, right now, we wait a year. If nothing changes, they're not approved for that anymore. They're now buying a house
For 312, just for the same house.
Yep.
And your rate's going to be higher and your payment's going to be higher.
So if you're on the fence, if you've been thinking about, well, I'm month to month right now, but maybe I should do a 6-month, maybe I should do a 12-month. I don't want to get back in the market because it was crazy, 5-6 months ago, and you were frustrated. That is not the same market right now. So if you're still considering buying a house right now, or you still like to, I think what Dan has said is the fact that you can now still get in the market, the interest rates are good enough, prices are staying steady, and the inventory is such that you're going to have some houses to choose from. You owe it to yourself to go back out. Reach out to
I agree.
whoever. I mean, call Dan, get pre-approved. But whoever it is that you were working with before, it is not a bad time to get back in this market because it gives you a chance to get back into it at a great rate.
I would say it's as good of an opportunity right now as you're probably
agree.
going to have, because things only get more expensive. That's just reality, right?
Yeah.
Interest rates will go up. This is the right time to get back in the market. I truly believe that.
Interest rates are going to go up.
Yeah.
They're all talking about it. And it is something that right now, as you pointed out, even if housing isn't going to stay the same, it's still going up. And there's no indication that prices are going to stabilize. They're going to still continue to stay steady and increase. Interest rates go up, pricing goes up. You're going to wait 12, if you're going to wait 12 months, there's a good chance you're going to price yourself out of the house that you really wanted.
Cost you over 15 grand to do it.
I agree.
So one more time, who's our brewery?
City Barrel.
City Barrel.
Chillax.
Go check them out. It's good stuff.
Cheers, brother.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.
See you guys next time.